Jay here. I'm here to bring you a review on My Hero Academia Episode 9 English Dub. So what mainly happened in this episode is the whole world found out that All Might was a teacher at UA. So a bunch of interviewers start trying to interview the students on how, All Might is as a teacher. And it showed Deku and Ochako being all nervous and shit and not really wanting to say nothing. But then it showed Tenya slash Iida. Iida is his last name. His name is Tenya Iida. And as soon as they interviewed him, he just starts speaking like all professionally and stuff, saying that All Might is like a good teacher and all that shit. So moving on, it goes to class with the teacher Aizawa. I finally know his name, Aizawa. I have to learn how to say it, but anyways, it goes to class and they have to pick a class representative, like a leader of the class, and they have like a vote. Like at first they're just gonna pick one, but then Iida he suggested that they vote. So then the whole class voted, and the one that had the most votes was Deku. So Deku ended up being class representative, and Bakugo was just pissed once he found that out. And he was also pissed because no one voted for him. And then Tenya, well, Iida, he was bummed out because he voted for himself and he had no votes. So then it goes to lunch, and Deku still, he don't think he'll be a good representative. But then Iida starts telling him like, yeah, you'll be a good leader because the way you speak or everything, or the way I don't know. Then out of nowhere, a fucking drill happens, and like all the students start rushing out, like pushing each other, just getting crowded, trying to rush like out the school because like I guess like something happened, like a drill happened, like an emergency drill. And everybody was just panicking, like going through the hallway, just pushing everybody. And even Deku got overwhelmed and pushed to the back. And then Tenya, he got an idea to where he asked Ochako to touch him and give like her quirk for him to levitate. So he started levitating, and then he used his quirk, like his fucking, I guess, jet boots, and he just like jetted to like the in front of the fucking hallway, like on top of the exit sign, and then told everybody to calm down because he noticed out the window that it was just the fucking the interviewers from the beginning of the episode that tried to interview the students. It was just them that burst in and tried to get an interview with All Might. So he told them that what he saw, like the interviews outside, and then everybody just calmed down because he told them that they're more confident that they're UA students, and then they just calmed down and just realized that it's just the interviewers. So then it goes back to class, like Aizawa's class, and like Deku's like giving a speech, but then he starts telling the class like he has something to say, and then he tells the class that he doesn't want to be class representative, and that he thinks that Tenya Iida should be fucking class representative because Deku saw the way he like spoke to everybody and calmed everybody down, and told everybody the truth that it was just the interviewers. Then it showed like, I'm guessing, the principal, the nurse, like the main staff of like the school, like in front of the destroyed gate of the UA, and they're just saying like they don't think that human interviewers destroyed the gate. They think it was of someone that wants to cause destruction. So then it shows All Might in the city like rescuing people, and it shows him like rescuing like a monster like that has like a family in his hand, and he's like threatening to kill them. And there's three heroes. Like it showed these heroes before in previous episodes. It was like I can't I if I remember right, her name is Miss Mountain or Mountain Lady, and it was some tree dude and whatever. Anyways, they couldn't take care of this pink big dude that was about to kill these people. Then All Might came out of nowhere and just fucking bopped the dude in the head. I forgot what technique he screamed, but he just fucking literally hit the dude in the head, and the monster dude just went down like one punch. Then it showed All Might saving like a bunch of other people, like, and then as he was saving other people, he was thinking back to a flashback when Deku told All Might that he told Bakugo about his secret, but Bakugo didn't take it serious, so All Might didn't really take it like that. He just told him, "Don't let it happen again. That if it does happen, that Deku would literally be like in trouble because enemies will try to take, the power from Deku. They would fucking, go after him and shit." So All Might told him that, and the Deku just got scared, and yeah, it flashed back, then it moved on. Well, it flashes back to where like it currently is in, the time zone or whatever. It that was just a flashback. It went back as soon as it like got back to where he wasn't remembering back to where Deku told him that shit, blah blah, etc. It went back to where he just fucking like stopped the car or something, like with his strength or something. Anyways, it went back to class, like Aizawa's class, and he was announcing to the class that there's gonna be a rescue training, like there's gonna be a rescue challenge, and they have to take a bus to get there. So then it shows them getting on the bus. Tenya Iida tried to do it like in an organized way he wanted to do it, but as soon as they got on the bus was like wasn't organized the way he wanted it to be, because it was like designed weird inside, so it kind of bummed him out. Anyways, as soon as they got there, they got met by some dude named 13, and he was wearing like some weird space suit and shit. And when they walked inside, it looked weird. It looked sort of like an amusement park or a theme park, and it had like certain like areas. It had like a area where everything's on fire, an area where everything's destroyed, like etc. Like it was just a weird dome place. Like it was weird as fuck. And I guess it was designed by that dude 13. So as soon as they're about to start the challenge, All Might he couldn't show up because like his power it wore out. He can't turn the buff All Might because he used it all. I guess by rescuing all them people and stuff before his time ran out. So he couldn't go on the field trip, and he even called and say he couldn't go. So then Aizawa notices that there's like a fucking purple, I'm guessing like portal popping up. And then he starts getting ready, and Deku's looking at him like, what the fuck is going on? Like, is this the challenge? Even the students start saying, like, is this the challenge? Like, I thought this was rescue. So then a bunch of villains start just coming out of the portal. Like, a bunch of villains. Even some strange-ass looking dude, like, that had, like, his face like this. Like, he had, like, a hand on his face. Like, he looked weird as fuck. But Aizawa announced, like the teacher, he announced like this ain't the challenge. Those are a bunch of villains. So as soon as that that happened, like it showed the dude that had the hand like this, like the hand on his face on like that, and then the fucking episode ended. So this episode was, it was cool. Mm, it was a alright episode. It wasn't dumb or nothing. It wasn't like the previous episodes or actiony or anything like that. It was just mostly, explaining, and it was a entertaining episode. I'm pretty sure the next episode was gonna be dope as fuck, because all the villains coming out of a portal and shit at the end. But yeah, this episode was dope. I can't wait to move on to the next episode. I can't wait to move on to season 2, man. Cause I still got like 4 more episodes of season 1, and I can't wait to get to season 2 and catch up with Adult Swim, and you know start posting reviews and all that shit. So I'm Jay, and this is my review on My Hero Academia episode 9 English dub. Thank you for watching.